YouTube and Twitch and what is that? Apparently Riverside too. I don't know if anybody watches on Riverside Live. I never
There's
promote
a
it, but if
Riverside
you're
Live?
yeah,
Yeah,
here I'll
and
send.
the little thing on the top of the screen says live. I don't remember it saying that before.
Huh.
Okay, are you
Maybe it's
still using the
Well,
app,
you can look
Justin,
at
or
the
are
public.
you?
Yeah, you can look at the
oh,
public chat from here.
that's because I'm not using the app, so I'm seeing what you guys have been seeing all along.
Yeah. Well, in any case, I'll post in Discord the Riverside thing if you guys are interested to see what that looks like.
I
I think
only
literally
only
just go
partially.
there. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, cool. Well then, anyways, let's do this thing. Where's my notes? Over here now. AI, please do the cuddy. Here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Infendo Radio, episode 813. You guys, I know you guys don't care, but it's the World Cup. It's here. You guys watching any soccer? You guys watch the USA at least at all? Nobody cares.
I so much.
Just me.
I care so much.
Yeah, I mean, I care only because it's a big, exciting worldwide event, and I don't care for American football. So, but,
I'm really
let me
looking
try
forward
this.
to us failing again. I really hope.
Let me try this. I think the last time we talked, the Knicks won. Since then, the Knicks won. You guys care about the Knicks? You guys are New Yorkers. You guys should care about the Knicks.
We're not New York City people. We're
Yeah, I'm
upstaters.
Wrong
I
crowd.
am not.
It's the wrong crowd.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am less interested in basketball than I am in soccer. How's that?
Yeah,
Well,
I would say that.
As the one soccer person, I'm excited. Don't go USA though. I'm actually not necessarily rooting for the USA, but they're doing well, so we'll see what happens.
I'll root for the funniest team, whatever they are.
Probably the
Not
funniest team is
America.
Cape Verde. Yeah.
Okay. All right, I root for them. That's my team. I live and die every day.
I knew you would. I knew you would. Fellas, we have some news to talk about. There wasn't like a whole lot, quite honestly. But what there was basically Nintendo is still dominating the news, right? Like with their Nintendo Direct is apparently the more watched than like the actual like summer showcase thing that Jeff Keighley did. So that's
Which
kind
was
of interesting.
the most watched, so it made it the most watched, and it's like, okay.
So that's pretty cool. Everywhere I turn, I'm just seeing like reactions to the Breath of the Wild, like the first three notes, and people going like, and it's so like, that's fun to watch the reactions of that. Are you guys still on a high from the Nintendo Direct, or you
I
guys...
think I'm good. I just wait for actual things now.
Yeah, that's where I am. Like, I'm not
Sure.
excited about the Direct anymore. Now I just want the games. I want Star Fox. I want to know how
Oh
much.
my God, I want
Ocarina of
Star
Time
Fox.
is going to be. Like, I just want them all. One of the things
played the
one of the things that we want has been delayed though.
Yes.
Yeah,
If we could
that's
flip
sad.
those stories around, it's like I was literally waiting until Monday, checking everything, going, I'm ready. This is what I want to play right now. I've been playing a lot of Horizon, and I've just been like, I just want to do Funny Train game. Come on. And they delayed it a month on the day of release, so fuck.
Yeah, no Denshattack for the summer. At least not this early in the summer.
July 15th, they're saying now, assuming they don't move it again.
I thought it got moved out to like end of summer.
Way out.
No, just another month, but it's still like that was the game I was gonna play until I had Star Fox in my hands.
Well, you have Star Fox in your hands before if you're playing the demo. I played the shit out of that demo. I don't know about you.
I haven't even tried it yet.
I'm afraid to. I
should
just
play it
want
tonight.
everything to be so fresh when I pop that cartridge in. I just don't even want to play I don't even want to play the demo. I know nothing's gonna transfer over or anything. It's just gonna give me
That's true.
the stuff I know is in there, and I'd rather just, if I'm going to experience that, I don't want to hit a hard block and then, just sit there with blue balls while I wait for my cartridge to come in the mail. It's
Sure. Yeah, fair.
You could get it digitally
Um,
and play it, at midnight the day it launches.
Stop it. No. I have to be angry because I didn't have it and everybody's playing it and I keep hearing about it and I want to play it too.
I tried.
Every Amazon pre-order, that's how it goes.
yeah. Well, speaking of Star Fox, I guess the studio behind the game was revealed. Velan Studios. Have you guys ever heard of Velan Studios? It's the first I've ever heard of them.
Nope.
Nope.
That sounds like a team.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I felt like. I was like, oh yeah, that's
Without
two
knowing
words
what
put
else
together.
they've done, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna be
well,
like,
it is kind of surprising that it isn't a studio we've heard of because, Nintendo has like a stable of second party developers that they usually work with. But
Their tie to Nintendo is that in 2020 they did Mario Kart Live Home Circuit on the Switch. Like that is that
weird,
the
weird.
That is
like the
claim to
racing
fame.
card?
yeah, that was
Yeah.
the radio control.
It looks like they've also made the same thing for Hot Wheels. I'm like looking at their stuff. They got Midnight Murder Club, and now Star Fox.
Yeah. Yeah,
Interesting.
so Star Fox will be probably their second biggest game, I would imagine, if not the first. After
I'd
all
say
is said
that's the
and done.
biggest one, based on what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, exactly. I'm excited to play it. The demo was satisfying. Like you said though, it's maybe I would have been better off going in fresh because now I just kind of like want it, want it. So yeah, I don't know. Okay. Well, what else? Did you guys see any other news? I know it was kind of a dry news week right after the direct, so not really.
No, it was a really dry week. Everyone shot their load last week, and now we're just sitting in the aftermath.
Yep,
Ew.
that's kind of the case. Well, okay. Well, if you guys want to shift into what we've been playing next, I think that's probably what we should do, considering we really haven't had a what we've been playing section for 2 weeks. So I feel like it's probably going to be packed full. Well, we'll see. We'll
True.
see. I don't know. I think Justin has notes, if I remember right. So, Justin, I'm gonna let you take your pick if you want to go first or middle or last because I'm worried about your notes. I want to
He has extensive notes.
Yeah, well, it's been a few weeks since I've really talked about it, and every week I keep saying, "Oh yeah, there's more Xenoblade, more Mario Kart," and like, there's a reason I play these games so much, and so I just kind of wanted to take stock of why, like, I'm obsessed with these games and why I play them more than anything else. And especially like with Mario Kart, have both of you played Mario Kart World or?
Of course.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
I couldn't remember if Eugene had because we know his experience with Mario Kart.
He
I
plays
ha-
motion controls. So
If
Oh,
you're
that's
asking
right,
if I've
that's right.
played it, if you're asking if I've played it online, the answer is no. But
Okay.
yes, I have.
So I
played
do
it.
most of my playing online. I don't understand the hate for this game. I think, like, honestly, I think it's what Mario Kart needed after Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Plus Booster Pack or whatever the heck, like, that whole thing was. Like, I feel like it needed a reinvention, and I think Mario Kart World does that. I like. How do you guys feel about the driving from course to course? I didn't like it at first. Now it's my favorite part. When I'm playing online, I will specifically choose tracks that I drive to instead of like I'm always disappointed when I get a 3-lap race.
really,
Yeah.
I don't really play online, but I would
I-
kind of tend to be the opposite. I would feel like
the
I'm
road
usually
tripping
wanting-
ones, I'm a little more.
See, I love the road trip because for whatever reason, it gives me this feeling that I'm accomplishing something. Like we're going someplace. Like I feel such a almost a camaraderie with the other players that I don't get with other Mario Kart games because I feel
Yeah.
like we're going on these journeys together. And so like
Yeah.
you'll be like side by side with the same players. Also, I've noticed you really and I said like Mario Kart needed a reinvention. One of the big things I noticed in World shells have kind of become useless. When you have 24 racers,
Yeah.
knocking one out with a shell doesn't help you out. Mushrooms are the item you want because you want to be able to take those shortcuts when they come up.
It's true, and that's what
That's
my I think
interesting.
that's my biggest gripe with it. Is it's so hard to determine when the shortcut's coming up because everything's so sprawling. I just can't memorize it
And you
all.
know it's funny because like as much as I've played it, it seems as though every time I play it, I find myself on a road or a path or whatever that I've never been on before. Like
Oh, so you're
for
just kind of like taking a different route each go, basically.
yeah, like every once in a while, like I'll get a course from one to another that I've never had, so I end up on like some roads that I've never discovered, and that's one of the things I love about it is even though I've raced on every single course in the game, there are still parts of the map that I have not raced on. So, it's
It really
like,
benefit from that like little like how in links to in Breath of the Wild and in Tears of the Kingdom how they had the thing that showed you all the places you've walked at.
yeah,
So you could determine where you haven't been yet. I
I
that was
do
one thing
wish
is like
I do
I
wish more open world games
That
had
would
that.
be cool. And Mario Kart does it, I'm guessing, but that would be cool. That would be a great addition. Yeah, that would be
I
sick.
can't think of any open world games besides
sorry.
Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom that had that, come to think of it.
Sure. The
Uh,
yeah, I guess that's kind of a unique feature.
the other thing I like about it is because it basically just loads the whole map. You have almost no loading times. So like you might have to wait like maybe 5-10 seconds as you're, going from as it's loading the next race. But usually, the race ends, couple of seconds. You're driving around. You drive around until the race begins. There's just so much, and like most of the exploration I do is in between races because that just
Yeah,
seems like the perfect like chunk
I
of time.
I will validate that. That is a lot of the exploration I did in that game was just
Yeah,
well, I'm
like
here.
yeah, yeah. I was like, oh, race is over. I've got what, like 2-3 minutes before the next race starts. Let me see if I can find a question mark block.
Yeah.
I've unlocked every single costume except for um
That's
whatever
insane.
like special characters have to be unlocked with the Kamek item.
Yeah, I've been
There,
Oh
struggling with
yeah,
them.
there are a few of those that I still need to find. I think. Uh,
that's still a lot of work. My gosh.
No, I spent like a long time just trying to get like one of the characters from the Kamek thing, and I tried a bunch of stuff, and I just couldn't get anybody. Uh,
yeah, yeah, that part's frustrating, but that's how they keep you coming back. You got to have that little gotcha thing in there. You never know what you're gonna get.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
we
Mm-hmm.
But
also don't see that item very much, so
no, yeah,
it's also like one of those. God dang it! Just let me turn into the thing once.
Sure.
and I don't even know what I'm missing either. Um, but yeah,
I think I was aiming for like the caterpillar,
I don't know
but
if
I
I have that
just
one.
couldn't get that one. Yeah.
And do you have to be in specific areas to get specific
There
characters, or?
reportedly, uh, you're supposed to be in special areas to get certain things. Like you have to be.
Because I know that's the way it is with the different costumes.
Mm.
It's yeah.
Well,
There's a little bit of area specificity to do that, and God knows I have not been able to get. I think it took me a long time just to get the bat. And that
I don't
was,
even. I feel like that's one of the first ones I got.
yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, like seriously, if anybody out there who's heard Mario Kart World is bad or played it for a little while and didn't like, I encourage you to kind of look at Mario Kart World as a different Mario Kart game and give it another try. Because if you stop comparing it to the other ones, I think it's a pretty incredible open. It's an incredible, pretty incredible game for what it is. Like I like that the areas are kind of like the world is kind of like a theme park more than like an actual like world. So you
Sure.
have your Western themed area and your castle in the middle, and you
The
know all this.
giant bug
Yeah,
size, the dinosaurs at
yeah,
place.
like it really is more. Again, if you're looking at the open world, try to think of it more as a theme park than as a like place where
That's
people
probably
live.
that's probably should be on your list of reasons why it clicks with you.
That's
Just gonna
yeah.
say,
I mean, like you. I like that feeling of being in a small area that has that has a personality to it. But
Hmm.
anyway, Mario Kart World, I love it. I've been playing a ton of it. Obviously, I've been playing a ton of Xenoblade Chronicles. It seems as though every time I start talking about that game, I have learned something completely new that changes how I play the game. Um, I learned, and thank you. All right, I know that AI is a touchy subject for some people, but I'm gonna tell you,
me.
I use Chat GPT as a game guide pretty much all the time now. If there's something I'm stuck on or something I don't know the answer to, I will ask Chat GPT and let it find me the answers. So that has helped me out a lot in Xenoblade. But like, I found out so as you all right, so you know how Breath of the Wild you have the shrines and the towers, and that's how you like get your warp points and all that. There's something similar
Sure.
to that in Xenoblade where you have they're called frontier nav sites, and then they're like landmarks. And the frontier nav sites, when you find them and activate them, not only does it fill in the map and give you a warp point, but it actually starts like mining for materials. Well, I was like 180 hours into the game before I really learned anything about the mining system. I've just been kind of doing set it and forget it for all this time. Came to find out that I can carry. So there's like a currency or a material or whatever in the game called Moranium. You use it to power your skills.
I
You can
remember
trade it for
this.
money. Yeah. Well, I found out that if you change the type of device you have at those different points, you can increase both the amount of Moranium you mine and the amount of Moranium you can carry exponentially. So like there's a whole new system of game that I didn't know existed that I can now learn how to like manipulate to my
That seems
advantage.
God help
crazy.
the
Like how many
final
hours in?
bosses
I
when you reach them. They
I
would
have
I
be
know. I
Oh my
know.
god. I am all right, I am on chapter I have two or three chapters left in the main story. The recommended level for the next chapter I'm on, I think is 40 something, and I'm already at like level 60. So like if I
That's
do a story
crazy.
mission, I just pretty much wreck house. Which is nice, it's how I played Breath of the Wild. I found all the shrines, got everything powered up, and then went and fought Ganon and mopped the floor with him. so, so that's kind of how
That's
Xenoblade's
your
going
MO,
for me.
kinda.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but what's great about it is because there are so many systems upon systems upon systems, like every time I learn something new, I find out that I am incredibly overpowered for it. So, like once I started getting the skells, which are the mech machines, I found out that I could like buy the best ones out there, and I could buy like I right now I have a team of. All right, so you have a team of four people, and there's like 20 some odd like NPCs you can swap in and out, plus the online players you can swap in and out. I'm in the process of buying a Skell for every single one of them and customizing the color and name of the Skell. So basically, when I swap in a new team member, they already have their own Skell equipped to them, and I
That's
can tell
crazy.
who's with it.
This
Like,
is
I have
insane.
20 million credits.
You have an army. You're
Yeah,
basically
like,
running
it's-
around this place with an army.
It's funny because what I love about using
Send me
Chat
your save file, bro, so I can
Oh my
start
god!
from there.
What I love about using Chat GPT as my strategy guide is I get commentary. So like every once in a while, Chat GPT will be like, "You have turned this game into a real time strategy game, and that's not what it's supposed to be." It's like now you are doing a team management sim. like
That's
there's
pretty
just
good.
so many levels. I never like. This is so not my type of game, and I always wondered why so many people loved this type of game and this game in particular. And I took such a gamble on it when I bought it. And you guys know, like when I first started playing
Yeah.
it, the first 5 or 10 hours, I'm like, oh, it's kind of cool. I don't think it's gonna hook me. As soon as I found out how to manipulate every system of the game to my advantage, it's just become like a power trip for me. Like I am determined to max out everything I can in this game
I get it.
simply because I can. And the battle system is great. Oh, I'm going to segue from this into the new game that I've been playing, and then I'll turn it over to the next person. But the battle system I've learned in Xenoblade Chronicles X, once you get to the point that I'm at, where you're like everything's powered up and everything, pretty much becomes a rhythm game. So you have a row of like 8 little buttons on the bottom, and each one is a different special move. And your teammates will yell something out, and your moves of that color of like so like they'll yell something out in a yellow speech bubble, and your yellow special moves will start blinking. And if you activate one of those within the next few seconds, you and the other player get like some sort of bonus. You'll do extra damage, you'll get extra health, whatever. So making sure you're pressing those things on time and getting it like juggling them and making sure that you're always having, because there's a cooldown period of like 20, 30, 40 seconds of every move. And once you activate overdrive, it becomes like a cooldown of like 5 or 10 seconds. And so it's like playing Rock Band, trying to make sure I'm hitting every button at the right moment. And it just once you get that flow going, like I've had battles where I've got 10 enemies, all of them are my level or higher. All of my teammates have wrecked their skells. They've all like died on the side, and I'm still just barreling through all of these enemies because I've got this combo going that is unbreakable. I'll have max multiplier, max timer, max damage, max everything, and just be taking out these tyrants single-handedly. And it's all because it's fun to press it's like a game of Simon. It's fun to press the red button when the red button glows.
I get it.
And that actually segues into the new game that I've been playing, which is I finally sat down and started playing Pokemon Legends ZA, which Eugene, you had asked something about that earlier about the battle system, comparing it, and yeah,
Right.
I like what they've done with the battle system because it has that. What did they call it in the Final Fantasy days? The
Active time.
Like
the active time battle
yeah.
system. Yeah. So I know I say this every time I get a new Pokemon game. Oh, this is the one that's going to hook me. And they all hook me for like 15 hours or so, and then I fall off. But if the battle system in Legends ZA is as engaging and addictive as the Xenoblade one is, I might actually like fully enjoy this game. But we'll see.
Okay.
I've played it for half hour, 45 minutes, and it has been nothing but intro and cutscenes and dialogue and tutorials.
Yeah.
Like,
mhm.
fucking Game Freak. When I start the game, ask me, have I played a Pokemon game before? If I say yes, skip all of that. It is
Or just
so
let you like push start to skip, you know?
yeah,
it's-
and it's
let
so
you do
wordy.
that.
Like you can't just say press A, select an attack and press A. It's like, yeah, you have to have a whole paragraph and a story behind it. It's like, oh my god. Like
I
Pokemon, stop
listen.
pretending you are a like high-end story RPG. You're not.
Listen,
No,
I
they
already
don't
hear
know.
the Poke Freaks saying like, no, that story's like part of it and stuff. And I get that part too, but give me the option to skip it at
Yeah.
least. You know, like so many games
I'm
are doing that anymore, where you can just like push start
yeah.
to like skip that sequence and
I
like you
am
know
never one for
whatever.
skipping story sequences, but Pokemon games have so much extraneous dialogue and tutorials for things that I've known how to do for 30 years that I'm just like, just let me get to the game. So
Serious.
we'll
Yeah,
we'll we'll
yeah.
see how I feel about that next week once I've actually played it. But right now it is in the Okami camp where I've started it. I'm plotted through the opening cutscenes and
Oh, it gets
tutorials.
better
Yeah,
later.
yeah, and I'm hoping that there's a game in here somewhere.
Game's great, no comedy though.
Nice. So
Love that game.
you would say mostly Mario Kart World and wait, what was the other
Xenoblade.
And
one?
Xenoblade,
Xenoblade.
Xenoblade. How
and
can
I
you ever
And
forget?
a touch of Pokemon.
yeah, I just started Pokemon. There's been a smattering of other things, and I did start a new save of China Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars on my Thor, so I look forward to playing that. I was real quick. I was excited because I found out there was an update to the analog 3D that allowed for save states. I'm like, oh yay! I can finally go back to playing some of those games that I was trying out because now I can save state and whatever I'm stuck on something. Yeah, it doesn't work so well with the EverDrive because basically what you do is when you're supposed to have the cartridge in the slot, and when you select the save state, it loads the game directly from the cartridge. But when you're
Sure.
using a flash drive cartridge, it can't just open directly into the game. It opens into the main menu, and so it says,
Mm.
"Sorry, we couldn't find this game you were playing." So hopefully there's a
Sugar.
workaround for that. I don't want to have to buy all of my uh, fan edit games
No,
on like
that is the problem.
yeah bootleg cartridge because that's
I'm like,
just
you got
shitty.
all the games.
Yeah, I've got the games. I shouldn't have to pay for them. At least not somebody who, downloaded them and threw them on a cartridge for me. But that might be what I have
Yeah.
to do for some of
Time
these.
to visit AliExpress.
Yeah,
I wonder if it's
I wonder
like
if the
and you
summer
know what?
drive will fix it.
Steve was saying something about that too. I think in one of the channels that we're in with the others. Um, so maybe there's hope. Maybe they're
Is it
linking into it.
another flash drive for?
Yeah, Summer Drive is one that came out within the past. I want to say like 6 months to a year. That a lot of people have been saying is at least as good as, if not better than, the EverDrive X7, which is the most recent version. So. I've heard mixed reviews. If you have an EverDrive, you don't really need a summer cart, but the summer cart does these things better than the EverDrive. So yeah, Steve, hit me up on Discord or text me or something and let me know. Does the analog 3D work better with the summer drive than with the EverDrive?
Does he have one? Well, if anybody does, it's him. So who am I kidding?
Exactly.
Uh,
All right, who's next?
well,
I'm done talking.
well, fair. Brandon, I'm gonna let you take next if you want to do that.
Oh, sure thing. Mine's not too complicated. Uh, for the most part, I've only been playing Horizon 6. That's pretty much it. It's a good game. And because I just came from Japan, it's kind of neat to be playing a game set in Japan. I
Horizon 6 is that?
That's a Game Pass. Forza Horizon 6.
Oh, Forza Horizon. Okay, I was trying to think.
That's
like,
what I
is that
thought
like
you meant, but I couldn't.
They
I
just call
was
it
waiting for
Horizon
the
these
context
days.
cue.
You know what I was thinking? I thought it was like Horizon Zero Dawn, and then there was like already 6 of them. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Oh
I
go
was
my
on.
confused.
God.
All right.
No,
I've never played a Forza game.
It's a fun racing game. It's pretty good, especially when you got the Elite controller. It adds a lot to it.
Oh, how
Once
so?
Well, I mean, like, there's the fact you have the flippers on the bottom, which is great because I like to drive standard transmission. And also you can choose the depth of the triggers, so I can have them real deep to get
Oh, okay. Yeah, that
I
a
have a
makes
lot
couple
sense.
of
So that
controllers
makes
that
yeah,
nuance.
have that setting. That's kind of neat.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I've been,
yeah.
but yeah, you get a little. I mean, like, yeah, it bumped me down to like the lowest difficulty after a while because I was losing every race.
I've
Uh,
been looking for one of those on like Shop Goodwill that doesn't look like it went through a trash compactor, and have had little luck.
I'm telling you to go to eBay for those ones because I found a
I
bunch of
Oh,
like
okay.
like just Xbox Elites for like $50. That like that's where this one came from, and it works perfect.
I have a
It
I've
just
not
said as is. It didn't say it was broken, and it came in its original box, so it worked just fine.
I've never really used any of those premium controllers. I have one. I bought one from Woot, which is I think it's a Nocon controller for the PS5. But
Yeah.
since my PS5 isn't hooked up, I haven't had a chance to use it yet. But I know that on the PS5 at least, uh, the rumble feature is disabled. The rumble feature and the haptic triggers are disabled on third-party controllers, so that kind of
Ooh.
sucks.
Yeah. No, I like my Elite too. It's pretty good, but I've been playing a lot of Forza Horizon and just it's a good loop. It's got a good loop for you. It's got some fun stuff like I could do races with those little mini cars they have in Japan, which I
Mm.
was all on board for. I was playing that for a while just because the top speed of these things is like 70 miles per hour, maybe. And so the races are pretty funny. Uh, it requires a little bit, you can't, and also drifting's tough. It's all very simish, so, but it gives you a
Okay, I
lot
was
of
gonna just ask the Horizon series, is that the one that's super simmy, or is that the one that's like a little bit more of on the arcade
It
side?
is 100% arcadey at its core, but just like the plot line and what you do alone is just stupid, crazy. Like I just got done with a race where I raced a giant mecha robot. It's like okay, sure, and yeah, it's got like tons of goofy stuff, but it has a lot of the depth and the little things like you gotta let go of the gas when you're doing a turn and then tap the gas to sort of in the inverse of the turn. But it also has this really helpful like guiding line that sort of tells you if you should be slowing down for this turn. And so it can tell you if you're going slow enough to actually make the turn without fishtailing or spinning out. As long as you follow those, but I find I'm also a little overpowered when I use standard transmission. Uh, that's it. It's just because like the other CPUs don't seem to be able to like shift down as soon as they get into a turn as fast as I can. Uh, it's got all that. It's got a little of the car nerdiness coupled in with a sort of very arcadey open setting. You could just, if you want, I mean, like it literally is an open world the second you're out. I personally opt for telling the GPS to just drive me there and then just marveling at how
Hmm.
scary it is.
Oh, and then you could
Uh,
just like let it go. That's kind of
yeah,
cool.
it just
Yeah.
drives you over to where you're supposed to go, but like it'll do
Very
it.
LA Noir. Do you guys
Sometimes
remember
it
that
does
from LA Noir? I
totally
love that.
Yeah,
totally insane
or
things.
riding in the taxi in GTA 4.
Yeah. Or
Sure.
it will show you in front of you visually where your destination is and you can just drive through the wilderness. And every tree
That's fun too.
explodes.
I mean, that's what
Your
I used
car's
to do in like
basically indestructible.
Ba-
So
Back before video games had GPS, when you just had the little dot on the map and you had to just drive for it.
yeah, that's what
yep,
I used to do at like Simpsons Hit and Run or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Grand Theft
just
Auto
drive
San
straight.
Andreas. All right, I got to get to that dot, so I'm just going to drive through these trees.
Yep.
yeah.
No, it's got all that. So no, it's a Game Pass game. It's not like I guess I paid for it, but didn't pay a lot. And the other thing I've been doing
Is it
little
on the
3D
ultimate
printing.
tier or is it on like the regular tier? Do you know?
I'm not sure. I have ultimate, so
Yeah,
Thank you for
I
reminding me. I actually just got a game. I downloaded a Game Pass game last week that I haven't played yet, but Far Cry 6 is on Game Pass, and I've been wanting to give that a try. So thank you for
Oh, there you
reminding me
go.
about Game Pass.
no problem. Game
May
Pass
as well get my
exists.
money's worth out of it.
It
Yeah,
exists for
exactly.
now. And yeah, no, that's pretty much all I've been playing. I was really excited to play Denshattack, but no, no, I was hoping to play it like before this very cast, but nope. I checked last night and I'm like, wait. Now it says July. I swear the preview said June 15th. There's no way. It was like sitting there going, like thinking I was insane for a second. I was like, did I really misread June as July for months? And like, no. There were previews that validated what I thought it was releasing. And yeah, very disappointed. My other projects have been, Father's Day's coming up, so I'm trying to 3D print something for my dad. So I'm back to trying out wood-based 3D PLA, and
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
it is. Yeah, I'm trying to print because I got him a Japanese knife for watching my dog. I figured I'd make him a display for it,
Sure.
but found one. It was too big for my bed, so I struggled with it and tried redesigning it now to make it like taller and shorter. And then I added in a little kanji blade with a little Japanese accent to it onto the back of it and trying to print it out now. I don't know if it's going to actually fit. Luckily, I have a similarly sized butcher knife in my house to make sure it could hold a butcher knife. But I have a funny feeling this 7-hour print's going to finish and all I'm going to be doing is remodeling. So
Do you I was gonna ask, do you have like a way to just like split the original file in like two and just like glue them together or whatever?
I don't want to do that.
Fair enough.
Since it's wood, I don't want to have to glue it together. I'd rather it be a solid piece because that's more impressive, and also I intend to sand it down, stain it, and then do a little seal on it.
Well, then that's perfect. You just like sand it down on the joint and no one will ever know. You'll be fine.
I could. I want to try it this way because I also like how it'd be. It's unique. It's unique to it.
Sure.
I kind of like
I
the
feel
idea
ya.
that it takes up a little less of your counter space, and also it sort of like puts it at an interesting angle that would show it off better. In theory,
Justin,
we'll see when it's an
take-
actual physical object, which it is 45% of the way there right now. So
Justin, I need you to ship your 3D printer to Brandon so not only can he fix it, but use it and then send it back.
That seems more than fair, as long as I
Shit.
get a working one back. Of course, I still have to clean out my office so I can get to it.
it will never.
The second part,
Soon you
though,
will
is
not
that
need to
you-
clean out the doorway to your office. That's full.
The second part to the equation, though, is that you're actually the UPS driver to and back Brandon's house. So, yeah, that's the.
There's the trick.
That's
But yeah, that's been primarily what I'm working on, as well as planning to do an outdoor movie night soon that I want to do.
Ooh, bust out the project. Don't you have a projector? Or is that you?
Yeah, the
Justin?
projector. No, a projector and a screen I put up on my garage. And
You
a
both
whole
have
setup.
projectors.
And I've got like a heater. I got a fire pit now that I can put out there with it. And
Yeah, as a matter of fact, tomorrow, hopefully, I'll have time to inflate my my projections, my 14-foot projection screen in the backyard, and see how well it works.
Yeah,
Yay.
that sounds cool.
It's
The,
getting nicer. It's getting summerier.
I was just gonna say you just have to fight the bugs.
I was gonna say,
Probably
yeah,
that's
it's
about
getting
it.
buggier, unfortunately.
It's okay. I've got 1,000,000 citronella torches now, thanks to Amazon Vine. So
Nice.
that seems to do the job. If not,
There you go.
I'll just spray myself down with DEET. That's as is the way.
Yeah, make sure that you don't get fucked up.
Wow. Sorry. That's pretty much all I've been doing, decompressing, working, and
Mm-hmm.
been the 3D printing thing has been fun just because it's been a long time since I printed in wood, and I know it takes that period of time to sort of nail down exactly how to get your printer to spit it out right. So
Mm-hmm.
right now it looks like I may just have it, but we
The
won't know until
smell
it's
too
done.
is what I like. Of
Yeah,
printing
it
with
is
the
nice
wood
to have a
PLA.
place that smells like a wood shop for a little bit. Uh,
Yeah, it was
it's
cool when I was. I think I printed out like a Deku shield or something, like a little tiny one. That was I did a couple of cool things with
it was
that.
one of the earliest things I did. I think the first successful set of big prints I got to work were on wood.
Mm.
The biggest thing for the longest time I printed was with decoy duck. That was like a good sized one too. Uh,
Decoy duck. What is
you
decoy
know,
duck?
like it's a little duck. It's a wooden duck that floats on the water for like duck
For hunting.
hunters. Yeah.
Oh, see, I'm I have know nothing of this. Been like one time in my life,
But
saw nothing, killed
It's
nothing.
same.
it's an upstate New York thing. You wouldn't get it.
No,
No, no,
No,
you
it's
would be
really not.
surprised.
But yeah,
but
It's
like
just an America thing, Justin.
no,
Unfortunately.
it's I mean like it's also like one of those things you find in antique shops and stuff like that. It's
it's not
just because
something you're likely to find
they're
in the desert.
handcrafted. They're supposed to be like really in
Why? We have
Japan.
lakes.
Yeah,
You never been to New Mexico. You
but
don't know. We got green, Justin.
it was a duck. I printed a duck. So now I'm
I just
trying
don't know
that
anything about them.
out. You don't know anything about ducks?
I'm gonna look
You
up.
don't know what
I'm gonna
duck
look
looks
up
like?
decoy duck. No, I don't know anything about decoy ducks. Definitely don't. Does
that
it have
like
like a
disco
bell
duck?
inside? Does it make a whistle? Like I just I don't
No,
know.
it just sits and looks like a duck. It's all
It
it
just
does.
floats there, duck-like.
The name says it all. It looks like a
Oh.
duck. It's a decoy duck. They
I'm
had
gonna
it like
make.
It looks like a duck, but it doesn't talk or walk
it's
like a
not
duck.
an actual duck. It's like a toy duck, but it's yeah.
When I make it big,
It's a
I'm
block
gonna
of wood
fund a
in the shape of a
project
duck, basically.
called. No, I get it. I get it.
But
When I
like
make it big,
people,
I'm gonna fund a
peop-
project called Decoy Duck. That's just a video game that's based off of the Darkwing Duck franchise,
ooh,
but changed up a little bit.
why don't we have? Does anybody remember at the end of Chip and Dale's where they teased that there was going to be a Darkwing Duck movie next? What the fuck happened?
No, what is that real? What did I
Yes.
miss that?
The Chip and Dale like live action like
I
remake.
don't remember that, and I watched that not that
It was
long
at
ago.
the very end. It was at the very end. Like
They did like a Marvel after credits thing.
yes, where like it was Drake in his house, and he's like, maybe next time we'll get dangerous or something like that.
Did you just tell me Drake was in the Chip and... I've
I
never
did-
seen this movie.
Isn't that Drake Mallard? Isn't that his alter ego?
Oh,
right.
I thought you meant like Drake the like rapper. Go on.
No, not the rapper named Drake. It's Drake Mallard. Anyway, Darkwing Duck.
What have you
Broke
guys
Justin.
been playing?
Definitely broke Justin.
Justin, watch these things.
this.
You should back me up. They did imply
I'm-
there might be a Darkwing Duck movie next.
That's fine. And when they make the video game based on it, I will talk about it on the podcast.
All right, fair. All right. Anyway, Eugene, what have you been playing?
Listen, I'm still stuck on Drake starring as the live action Darkwing Duck. So that's where I'm at right now. Aside from that, I've been playing pretty much exclusively Mina the Hollower. A little bit of this and a little bit of that here or there, but like my most of my time has been Mina. Good game. Justin, I don't know if you'd be into it. It's kind of hard, and I
That's
know
what
that you're
Steve
kind
was
of adverse to that. But it's one of those games where you like if you bang your head against the wall, you'll just get strong enough, like you'll just like, acquire enough bones and bone up enough that you'll just kind of like bully your way through whatever you're stuck
So
on.
it's like a roguelike?
Kind of, sort
Souls-like.
of.
Is
Yeah,
where
it's
I
more
heard.
Souls-like, but it's not entirely Souls-like. Okay, so let me explain how the mechanics work of this game. So you basically are Link, but instead of being able to like swing a sword, which I think you still can because you can like change your weapon. I have a mace, which is basically makes me like a Belmont. So I'm like swinging around like a like a whip almost like type of thing.
Yeah.
So that's cool, and you can like change your weapon mid game. Like you're not like stuck with whatever weapon you want to do. But the premise here is that you are this mouse, I think, and you can like burrow down into the ground for a short amount of time and like pop out. And that's because you're the hollower.
Cool mechanic. Yeah.
Uh, So yeah, that's what the Hollower comes in. The other part though that makes it cool is the Dark Souls, the elements. So there are like a campfire equivalent. It's called I don't know, I don't remember what the fucking in-game name is. You basically go underground and there's like this cave or whatever that you can go into. And when you go into your cave, you basically can heal up. And then there's these vials that you can get that can restore your health. So every time you go in, you restore your health and you get like your 3 vials, I think is what you start with. And you can restore your health 3 times or however many vials you have. I think I have like 9 vials at this point, so it's like I can restore my health a lot. But yeah, it's very Dark Soulsy. It's very Link's. I wouldn't say Link's Awakening as much as like Link to the Pasty, for me, anyways. In art style, definitely Link's Awakening, but I feel like in like gameplay, it's more Link to the Past. And yeah, I'm loving it a lot. It is hard though, so I guess where the rogue light element comes in, Justin, is the fact that you can bone up is what it's called, basically like level up. I love that every time I level up it says bone up.
Nice.
And yeah, you can like upgrade your attack or upgrade your health or upgrade your defense. But also there's like this town in the middle of the map basically, and in the town, in the shops, you can like upgrade your health
In the
or like upgrade your
town
whip.
where I was
Yeah.
born,
Do, do, do.
lived a man who saved the sea. All right, he's
Not
going to
the whole
mute me, so
song.
I'm going to stop now.
Yeah, the copyright strike is coming. The everything costs bones, so like again, you can like. I feel like if you wanted to, Justin, you can probably get into this because, again, you can just spend some time grinding out some bones, go buy a few upgrades in the shop, and then you're kind of good to go, Like, I feel like I'm pretty unstoppable at this point because my health is so high. And
See, and as long as I like, I don't mind grinding in games when I get some sort of benefit from it. And so, like, yeah, Xenoblade, I've been able to do that. Zelda, obviously, I was able to do that. Paper Mario. Yeah, like if I can just use the systems in the game to make myself overpowered, I don't need any cheats or save states.
Yeah.
I'll just put in the time and effort to, get up to a level 100 and then start playing the game.
Yeah,
It
and that's
looks pretty fun. I've been a little mixed on
I'll probably
whether I
wait
want to
until
pick it up.
Yeah, I'll probably wait till it goes on sale.
and it will.
I loved Shovel Knight, but I didn't play any of the DLC. I loved what I played of Shadow Ninja, but that was another tough game that I couldn't really like power through. Like I just didn't have the patience for it. I probably was capable of it, but I didn't have the patience for it. So this is kind of in that category of I love the stuff that Yacht Club Games does, and this fascinates me, but I I'm afraid that the game is not my kind of game.
I feel like you would be. You're exactly right to think that. Like I think that you would kind of be like in the middle. I think if you stuck with it, you would like really like it. But I don't know if you would get to the point that you would like because it's going to take a little bit grinding. That's
Yeah.
kind of what it took for me because I wasn't good enough to
Well,
like.
and what
I've seen some playthroughs where people are like getting through all the stuff like on like zero, basically, and I'm like, you guys are fucking crazy. That's definitely not ain't me. But like, it can be done if you're good enough.
Yeah, and I mean one of the reasons I was willing and able to grind so much in Xenoblade is when the game first starts, there's really not much to the battle system but auto battle. And so, like, before I learned the arts and stuff like that, I would just enter a battle and then watch TV for a minute or two, and then go to another battle and watch TV for a minute or two. So, like, this would have to be something that if I needed to grind, it would have to be something that I could kind of grind out mindlessly while watching TV.
And that's definitely can be done. Like I found this area basically where I was just like doing a loop. Oh, and that's the other part. So when you go into your like tunnel, like your reset area, just like Dark Souls, all the enemies reset on the map. So everything you've killed will basically come back so that you can like farm them again type of thing. So like, yeah, you can definitely do that. I found this area where I was like, oh, cool. I'm getting like 250 bones every time. So I'll just like grind bones for a little bit. And then sure enough, I was leveled up enough to like go beat that area that I was stuck on before because I upgraded the things that I needed to upgrade. So yeah, liking it a lot. I would highly recommend it. If for you guys, if you are not into like the Dark Soulsy or like the roguelikeys, I would probably like maybe wait for a sale. I got it on Steam only because I got boned the last time I got Shovel Knight because I got it on the 3DS and it didn't transfer like to over to anything else that I had,
Yeah.
and then I had to buy it again, and then so I just ended up getting it on Steam because like I'm playing it on the Thor, I think I mentioned, and I feel like that's like the perfect place to play it for me anyways because it's the screen is so big and nice but not like too big where like with the Switch I feel like I just can't. I don't know. It feels a little bit big and heavy for me for some reason compared to the Thor. So like, yeah, I'm just liking the weight and the form factor of the Thor with my little grips that I have on the side of it. So yeah. What else? Honestly, that's kind of been it. I've been doing that and been watching World Cup on the Thor also, by the way, which is just stupid cool that I can do that.
I really need
Uh,
to as much as I've done with my Thor, I have not done nearly as many cool things as you have.
Yeah,
yeah,
he's got
it's
cool.
really
He's
just
big and use
if you
that
want.
thing.
Yeah, once you just think of it as like, hey, this is basically just like a phone, like we just go to the App Store and do the things. Like it's like, oh yeah, well I'll download like my Plex and then that's how I'm streaming like the World Cup from like my antenna on my Plex. So,
Nice.
yeah, it's just like, you could just do some cool things. But that's kind of it. We almost made it to the hour, so I guess we might as well close it a little early and do the thing. I have a Nintendo tunes prepared for like the last 2 weeks now, but I think we'll save it for one more show, just for one more.
Ooh.
Justin Brandon, thank you for joining me tonight. It is the fuck ice portion of the show, so fuck ice and fuck Trump too. We will see y'all later. Adios, bye.
Peace out and protest.
And all that jazz.
And all that jazz.
All right. It says there was 3 people watching us, so if you're still here doing that,
Wow.
catch you later. We're gonna stop the streams and we'll see you next week.